I'm Brad Nessler, joined in the booth by Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. It's an extremely chilly night for this matchup between the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Folks, the winner of today's game will be taking home the statue of a pig named Floyd of Rosedale. And here come the Hawkeyes. The Golden Gophers are just hoping they don't get humiliated out there, in my opinion, Kirk.
Iowa has so many weapons offensively, but it all starts with their outstanding quarterback. Now, against this defense, I look for him to have no problem spreading the ball around. This could be a career day.
I agree with you on this one.
Hawkeyes all the way.
Iowa lines up to kick this one off, and we're just about set to get underway. And they'll be returning this one. Number 83 fields it at the 3. There's a missed tackle. Down there on the field at linebacker, we've got one special player. He's the heart and soul of this defense, and they're going to need him today more than ever as they go up against a very talented running back.
If there's anyone who can bring the wood to this running back, then it's got to be this linebacker.
That's right, he's a tough one. There should be some really good collisions in this game.
The intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 18. One-man backfield. Maroney gets it on a pitch. Greenway brings him down for a loss. Great pursuit by the defense to stop the outside run.
Yeah, the halfback was trying to get to the corner, but he had no luck at all there.
Third down and 12 to go. Ball on their own 16. The Gophers line up with 3 receivers bunched. Throw short, and he can't make the catch. Well, the defense stood tall there.
Well, the defense did what they had to do to get 3 and out and now get the offense back on the field.
Minnesota lining up the punt. He gets it away. And this one's going to go out of bounds at the 48. The defense did its job to open the game, and now it's the offense's turn. Excellent field position to start the drive. Iowa lines up in a shotgun set. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Wants to throw outside. What a pick. And credit the safety with that last interception.
He knew exactly where the quarterback was going with the football. It's not always about athletic ability. You've got to be a smart player and know what's going on out there.
And that comes from breaking down film of the opposing offense and paying attention all week in practice. This safety was ready for today's game.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 18. Minnesota comes to the line with 3 wide. Looking, throws this one out to the left. And he's tackled. He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Number 3 comes to the line with 3 wide. Missed tackle. Here he goes. Tries to juke. Haskell with a takedown. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain there to get him the first.
Hey, this kid's a good-looking back. Let's see if they go to him again.
1st and 10. Ball on the 43. The Gophers line up with 2 tight ends. There's a play fake. He's going left. Incomplete pass. He put too much on that throw.
That's his big tight end, and he's definitely not a track star. I think the quarterback just overestimated his speed.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 43. The Golden Gophers come out in the ace formation. Handoff up the middle. He jukes. They'll bring him down. Maybe a yard on that draw play.
1 yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 9 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Minnesota lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. The ball came free, and they got him for a loss. And the offense came up with the ball somehow.
The quarterback was very fortunate right there. You can bet he holds on to the ball with both hands next time he gets it.
Minnesota ready to punt this one away. He punts it.
Back deep to return.
Solomon fields with the 19.
This is a great opportunity here for the offense to try to get an early lead on this first drive.
They'll set up shop at the 22.
22-yard line. 1st and 10.
Tate lines up in the shotgun. Here he goes. Tackle. First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. The Hawks go with the I formation. On the ground with the tailback. And he's tackled. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 38-yard line. Iowa sets up in the I. Throws. And it's caught. So the defense kept everything in front of them on that play.
They didn't pick up much on that play, but if they keep dumping it off like that, the safeties are going to have to creep up. When you force the safeties to play shallow, it opens up a whole other passing game. That's when you hit them with the home run.
The Hawks come out showing 3 wide. Back to pass. Steps up. Looks. Fumble! And he is drilled. Are they lucky or what? The quarterback very fortunate that one of his guys recovered the football.
Yeah, he's got to be more careful out there. Either tuck that thing away or just get down before contact.
I don't care what he does. Just don't fumble. That's all. Do whatever you have to do to protect that football.
Number 8 gets it off. Maroney signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 28. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. They'll take over at the 28-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. 3 wideouts here. He drops back. Fires deep down the right side. And he went way up, and he's got the interception. What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that one.
People tend to think that guys play corner if their hands aren't good enough to play wide receiver. As we just saw, it's not always the case.
Sometimes it's actually the opposite. Some guys play receiver instead of corner because they don't want to hit or tackle anybody.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Iowa comes to the line with 3 wide. A little misdirection. Can't wrap him up. Reese brings him down. The tailback picks up 6 there on the misdirection. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Hawks come out in a shotgun. Play action. Wants to throw outside. Here he goes. To the 20. To the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown.
What an impressive call.
I could hear the defense yelling, run all the way up here. Boy, did they fall for that one or what?
And he hits the PAT. And under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. The score, Iowa 7, Minnesota 0. Kick this one off. Maroney and number 83 back deep to return. Kicks it off. Maroney takes it at the 4. Juke move. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
They had something going, but were unable to get any points.
They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. They line up in an I. Off the left side. Haskell with a takedown. A 5-yard gain.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 25.
5-yard line.
The Golden Gophers line up in an I formation. A little juke. And he's taken down. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
3rd down and a yard. Ball on their own 29. Minnesota lines up in a goal line set. They'll bring him down. He gets positive yards on the run and picks up the first. First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Minnesota comes out with an I formation. On the ground with the tailback. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1-yard gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Gophers line up with 2 tight ends. Drops back to pass. Throw short. And they couldn't hook up on that one.
That was a nice hit to knock the ball loose.
It sure was, Kirk. But you know what? The quarterback isn't interested in nice hits. He wants his guys to catch the football.
I couldn't agree with you more, Coach. His guys have to hang on to those.
Number 3 comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. He steps up with the throw. Got it to the senior. The receiver did come down with the ball, but he'll be short of the first down.
Yeah, I just can't figure out why you'd run that play on 3rd down.
Minnesota ready to put this one away. Number 41 gets it off. Solomon takes it to 25. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 28. Tate with 3 wide receivers. Tate with a nice play fake. He's looking down the middle. Great concentration.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 41. Simmons gets a toss. They'll drop him for a loss. Just a great play there by the linebacker.
Yeah, he showed his speed as he knifed into the backfield to bring down the ball carrier.
Second down and 14. Ball on the 37-yard line. From the gun. Tate drops back, steps up in the pocket. Across the middle, another catch.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. The Hawks come out in the ace formation. Tate drops to throw. He's looking. He tosses it short. Campbell brings him down. A couple of yards at most on that pass.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. They line up in the shotgun. Back to pass. Throw short. Complete. They grab 8 yards there.
Gain of 8 on the play.
They're down less than a yard. Ball on the 39-yard line. 2 tight end set. On play action, throws down the middle, incomplete. Poor pass, and his tight end couldn't reach it. They line up in the jumbo set. Tate back to throw. Throws this one out to the left. Got it. Gets past the tackler, and down he goes. It's 1st and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive. The Hawkeyes go with the I formation. Bring him down for a sack on the play. I think the offensive line missed a block there.
Somebody did. It was like a jailbreak up front, and the linebacker will get the credit for the sack.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 24-yard line. Ace backfield. Tate set to go to the air. Steps up. Wants to throw outside. Batted ball. The defender could only get a hand on it.
A hand on it? If this kid wants to be a big-time playmaker, he better start getting 2 hands on it.
Yeah, Lee, that ball should have been picked off there.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 24. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Tate steps back to pass. He steps up, looking, throws this one out to the left. Banks with a takedown. Oh, man, he doesn't get the first. Great play by the defense.
Incredible. They saw that coming a mile away.
I think you got to give your quarterback a little bit more time, especially on third down.
Comes in to attempt the field goal, and this will make it a two-score game. It's up, and he missed it to the right. They'll set up shop at the 21.
First and 10.
The Golden Gophers line up with 3 wide. Bounces off the would-be tackler. And he's stopped behind the line. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot of breaking clean.
Second and 11. Ball on their own 20. Number 3 comes to the line with 3 wide. He'll keep it on the ground again. Fumble, loose ball, and he's drilled. Wow, very close to turning it over, but they'll keep possession of the football.
Way to play heads up out there. That's just one more reason to play to the whistle.
Third and 13 coming up. Ball on their own 18. Number 3 with 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Lost the ball. Fumble. And he's tackled. And so they lose possession on the fumble.
I'm sure that quarterback will have an excuse for that last fumble.
Ha! An excuse, huh? Well, guess what? There's an old saying that says excuses are like...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, Coach. I know how the saying goes, but we're live on the air here.
Yep, you're right. But if you were my quarterback and came to me with an excuse, he would have heard the old saying.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. From the gun, Tate drops back to pass. Down the middle, it's tipped.
Everyone had a shot at catching that pass.
Especially the guys on defense. There was no one open, and he threw it in there anyway.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. This offense has really stalled on their last 2 trips to the red zone. Throws it to the outside. It's third down and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line. Iowa goes with the ace set here. Tate drops back. Looks. He's going left. Banks brings him down.
That's how you convert third down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
They line up in the jumbo set. Touchdown, Iowa! So they give it to the fullback, and he finds his way into the end zone from a few yards out.
Why not give it to this guy inside the 5? He looks like a big old dump truck carrying a football out there.
And he tacks on the extra point. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac, fuel for the soul. gets it off. Number 83 fields it in the end zone. The last time they had the ball, they gave it away on the fumble.
The old ball coach was not too happy about that either. I'd hate to see that if it happens again.
They'll start this drive at the 21. The Golden Gophers come out in a shotgun. Maroney on a counter. Little shake and bake move. And he's going to lose yards on this one.
He let that little corner bring him down. To be a productive runner at the college level, you have to make that guy miss and get upfield.
Second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Minnesota comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They get it out there on the toss. Got an opening. And he shoved out of bounds. An impressive first down run, and man, he was flying.
That was almost... Adios, sweetheart. You better take a good angle on this kid, or else he is gone.
The Gophers come out showing 3 wide. Handoff up the middle. And they hit him in the backfield.
This is a heads-up play by the linebacker. He's playing run and had his eyes on the guy carrying the football from the get-go. Good defensive play.
It's second down now and 13 to go. Ball on the 35. Maroney is dangerous. Let's see if they put the ball in his hands. Maroney takes a handoff. He's hit and got away. They'll bring him down. About 4 yards on that play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Third and 9. Ball on their own 39.
39-yard line.
The Golden Gophers line up with 3 receivers bunched. Down the middle. Got it to him on the run. And they tackle him.
They made the third down conversion look too easy.
They were just looking for the first and ended up getting a huge chunk of yardage. It's not bad.
It's first and 10, and this is the 6th play of the drive. Number 3 comes to the line with 3 wide. He'll get the call again. Brought down. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 31. Minnesota lines up in a double tight set. He's hit and got away. High with a takedown. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The offense faces another third down as they line it up. Minnesota lines up with 3 receivers. Lyle tackles him for a loss on the play.
This is just a nice play by the defense. They're not fooled at all in this draw play.
You're right. They were all over that play.
Single set backfield. Here we go. He's going left. And it's the tight end. And it pays off. Touchdown. And the quarterback hooked up with his tight end for the long touchdown.
Yo, he was huffing and puffing all the way down the field. Somebody get that guy some oxygen, please.
And he hits the PAT. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac. Fuel for the soul. Minnesota to kick. Number 11. And Solomon back to return. Kicks it off. Solomon has it at the 5. Gets a tackler.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback, please.
The defense lines up with 6 DBs. They'll throw on first down. That close to being intercepted.
He tried to force that one in.
It should have been intercepted. He can't be thrown into coverage like that.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Tate lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. Across the middle. Got it to him on the run. Iowa calls a timeout. First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. They'll bring in their dime package. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. Incomplete pass. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 40. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Drops back to pass. Wants to throw outside. It's tipped. And the corner got in there and broke that one up. Third and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. They come out in a nickel. He drops back. Steps up. He's looking. Throws. Got it to the senior. Minnesota takes a timeout. It's fourth down, and the punt team lines up. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Maroney calls for the fair catch. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. One-man backfield. Up the middle. He jukes him. Pascal brings him down. A 7-yard run by the running back. Second and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 27. This impact tailback would love nothing more than to have the ball in his hands right now. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Our halftime score, Iowa 14, Minnesota 7. Minnesota will be kicking off to start the second half. Kicks it off. Solomon takes it at the 8, makes a move. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go to work at the 27-yard line.
First and 10.
Iowa comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They'll throw on first down, and it's caught. And down he goes.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 44. Going with the shotgun here. Throws a lob pass out to the right. It's deflected. Kirk, the safety, made a really nice play on the ball.
If he's able to break on that ball just a second sooner, he would have gotten the pick there, too.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 44. Tate with 4 wide receivers. Tate back to pass with the throw. Tries to juke. Jones with a takedown. Only 3 yards there on the throw. Third and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 47. Iowa goes with the ace set here. Across the middle. And it's intercepted. And the defense comes up with another one.
Hey, good job by that defense to get the ball back.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
39-yard line.
Maroney is feeling it, and he wants the football in his hands. On the ground with the tailback. Madison brings him down. The halfback picks up a yard.
Gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Golden Gopher line up in an I formation. He jukes. They'll bring him down. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Third and 5. Ball on their own 44. The Gophers go with the I formation. And that defense is getting a little excited down there.
Offsides. Home defense.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
You bet they are. That's an easy way to pick up yards.
It's first and 10. Ball right around midfield. Maroney, the ball carrier. Juke move. Pascal with a takedown. And that was a nice run. Kirk, that was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running lane.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
39-yard line.
Maroney is in the zone and looking to make something happen. Complete. And he's tackled. And another solid completion there.
I like this kid a lot. He keeps it simple. He just goes out there and completes passes. The last pass netted him over 2,000 yards on the year. And that's a pretty good year in my opinion.
It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 35. I formation here. Maroney will run it again. Madison brings him down. They got 4 yards on that one.
Gain of 4 on the play.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. The impact player at running back is in the zone right now. Throws it to the outside. Tackle. First and 10. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. The Golden Gophers come out in a bunch formation. Maroney again, a little juke. Shakes off a tackle. Johnson with a takedown. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Minnesota sets up in the eye. He gets another carry. Sheds that one. Haskell brings him down. So he got a few yards on that carry.
You know what, guys? If you can continue to pick up small chunks of yards like that, you can really start to wear a defense down.
The Gophers come to the line with their jumbo package. Setting up the play action. Throws it to the outside. Touchdown, Minnesota! Nice toss to the tight end to cap off the drive.
He looked for him because he knew, based on the defensive set, that he'd have a good shot at completing that for a score.
And he tacks on the extra point. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. Number 41 looks ready to kick this one off. Kicks it off. Number 11 fields it at the 3.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
They'll set up shop at the 21-yard line.
First and 10.
Iowa in a 4-wide set. They'll throw on first down. Throws this one out to the left. Brought down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 42. Tate is back in the gun. Tate with the give, and he's stopped behind the line. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive coordinator. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
It's second down now and 13 to go. Ball on the 39-yard line. Iowa goes with the ace set here. Tate back to throw. Wants to throw a screen. A 7-yard pickup on the screen play.
7-yard gain on the play.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 46-yard line.
46-yard line.
Tate comes to the line with 3 wide. Tate set to go to the air. Wants to throw outside. The defense needed that one.
How about the move here by this cornerback? Great play that time, getting a hand on the football.
They line up to punt this one away. He punts this one high in the air. Maroney fields it at the 19. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 19-yard line. High formation here. And they bring him down for a sack on the play. Somebody came free there.
Yeah, the linebacker shot through and nobody picked him up.
He was all over him, Kirk. He wasn't letting the quarterback get anywhere.
It's second down, 15 to go. Ball on their own 14. The Gophers set up in the gun. Drops back to pass. He's going right. What a pick! Got some open field. Touchdown, Iowa! And that was their second interception of the game. And he hits the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the third quarter, our score, Iowa 21, Minnesota 14. All lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Iowa is lined up.
Nice kick, plenty of distance.
Number 83 back to return.
Number 83 fields it in the end zone. Defense won the last battle as they were able to pick the ball off. Who's going to win this time? They'll take over at the 18-yard line.
First and 10.
Single set backfield. And they make the stop. Couple of yards there by the tailback on the counter.
Number 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8. Ball on their own 20.
20-yard line.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. He steps up. Lets it go. And it's caught. He spins. And they got him for a loss. No gain.
No gain on the play.
It's third down and 8 to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Golden Gophers come out in the ace formation. Back to pass. Looking. Hit as he throws. Someone got a hand on it. And they bring him down. And they convert the third down with a long pass play.
You're right, Brad, and that was a long pass play. As a coach, you got to appreciate it when your players come out and perform like these kids are doing right now.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
The Gophers line up with 3 wide. They go with a toss. He throws it to his quarterback. Hyde tackles him for a loss on the play. It's second down now and 13 to go. Ball right around midfield. And that's the end of the third quarter. Our score in this one, Iowa 21, Minnesota 14. Second and 13. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Number 3 with 3 wide receivers. Steps up in the pocket. He rolls out to the right. And down he goes. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now and coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a
6 DBs in the lineup. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Looks. Miles comes away with a sack. Kirk, how many sacks do they have now?
That gives them 5 for the game. This offensive line has got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Minnesota ready to put this one away. Punts the ball away. Solomon fields it at the 18. Spins upfield. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go to work at the 21. Iowa sets up in the eye. They keep it on the ground on the tailback. And he's taken down. Picked up a yard of anything on that run. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 22. The offense better get that defensive tackle blocked up. He can make plays. Tate drops back to pass. He steps up, throws it to the outside. And he's got him on the fly. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20. Tackle.
Now that was a good-looking play. The quarterback put it where his receiver could get it, and now they have a first down.
What I like is the faith that this quarterback has in his receiver. He's not afraid to throw it downfield.
Take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. The Hawks set up in the gun. Touchdown, Iowa! And he tacks on the extra point. Over 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And the score is Iowa 28, Minnesota 14. To kick this one off. He boots it deep downfield. Maroney fields it in the end zone. Little shake and bake move. Down the sideline. The offense comes back down the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
They had something going, but were unable to get any points.
Excellent field position to start the drive. Minnesota comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They'll throw on first down. Throws it to the outside. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. They just couldn't capitalize on the bad pass.
Yeah, I thought the defender had it, but he couldn't get the pick.
Second and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. And this impact linebacker is fired up down there. Pitch it. Breaks one. Greenway lays it on him. 5-yard gain on the toss play. It's third down and 5 to go. Ball on the 32. The Gophers come out in a 2 tight end set. Minnesota comes out with 2 tight ends. Setting up the play action. Throws this one out to the left. And it's incomplete. He was looking for his running back, but the pass just sailed on him. They're going to try to convert this one. He drops back. And they don't get the first. They went for it, but they were denied.
Well, that was a situation where they had to go for it.
I agree. They can't afford to let the other team hold on to the ball. Time is ticking away.
Iowa lines up in a shotgun set. Simmons on the inside handoff. They'll drop him for a loss.
That blitz couldn't have worked any better for the defense or any worse for the offense.
Second down and 12. Ball on the 36.
36-yard line.
When this quarterback's in the zone, as he is now, he can do a lot of damage to the defense. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. There's a missed tackle. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw it.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long. Ball on the 31-yard line. The Hawkeyes line up with 3 wide. Tate drops back, steps up, he's looking. Throws this one out to the right. Someone got a hand on it. So they go 3 and out after that incompletion. The Hawks are lining up to punt it away. Number 8 gets it off. Maroney signals for a fair catch. And they make the fair catch at the 30. The offense saw their last drive end on 4th down. Will we see a similar result this time? They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line. They better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen. And he is drilled. And the completion nets some very little yardage. Coach, what's up with that play?
I'll tell you, those defenders crashed in and got him in a hurry. No chance to get anything there.
2nd and 7. Ball on their own 33. The Gophers line up with 3 wide. Throws. Complete. Broke away from 1. Allen brings him down. Maybe a yard on that completion.
1-yard gain on the play.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 34. The Golden Gophers come out in the ace formation. Drops back to pass. Feeling the pressure. That was incomplete, and it looked exactly like their last pass.
It was the exact same play, and I think the offensive coordinator just tried to pull a fast one.
Minnesota lines up in a bunch formation. Throws it to the outside. It's tipped, and that one's fallen incomplete. They turn the ball over after going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, but they still made the right call. At this stage in the game, they'll try anything to get back in it.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive.
1st and 10.
Iowa lines up in a goal line set. Simmons On the handoff. Can't wrap him up. Daniel with a takedown. What an athlete. Does this guy have some wheels or what?
He's the fastest player on the football field right now. You can't name another guy out there who can beat this kid in a race.
I would say one of those corners, but I don't think they could keep up with him either.
1st and 10. Ball on the 21. Tate is the impact player, and he's feeling it right now. He drops back. He steps up. He's looking for his man, and it's caught, and they make the stop.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. High formation here. Back to pass. He passes it. Complete. Campbell brings him down. Minnesota calls a timeout. They come out in a goal line set. Touchdown, Iowa! And that should just about wrap this game up, guys.
Yeah, that score pretty much puts this game in the books.
I agree 100% with you, Kirk. If they could have stopped them or forced a turnover, they might have had a very slight chance. But a 3-score lead with little time left, too much.
And he hits the PAT. The fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. Like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Number 83 fields it in the end zone. The offense heads out onto the field. On their last series, they opted to try and convert a 4th down, and they came up short. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. The Golden Gophers line up with 3 receivers bunched. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Missed tackle. He unloads it. It's deflected. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20. Bunch formation. He drops back. Looking. Steps up. Throws. And it's the senior. Didn't get anything.
No gain on the play.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on their own 20. Maroney wants the ball. We'll see if they give it to him. Merrick with a takedown. Minnesota takes a timeout. Minnesota ready to punt this one away. Number 41 gets it off. Solomon fields it at the 35. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. They'll get the ball here at the 39-yard line. Iowa is about ready to celebrate a big victory here. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 37-yard line. He jukes him. And now he's got room to run at the 40. Inside the 30. To the 10. Touchdown, Hawkeye. That gives him 2 rushing scores on the day. And he tacks on the extra point. So we're down to just a few seconds remaining here in the ball game. And our score, Iowa 42, Minnesota 14. Schlicker, ready to kick. Here's the kick. Number 83 fields it in the end zone. Flag down, and I'm not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out.
Clipping on the receiving team.
That one's going to throw him way back.
You just can't block a player from behind like that, or it's going to cost you.
They'll take over at the 9-yard line. One-man backfield. Inside Gill. Makes a move. Brought down. And that run will give him 100 for the game.
The old head coach has to be happy with the running game today.
It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 13. They call these rivalry games for a reason, but it was clearly one-sided this time around. Guys, your closing thoughts.
I can't wait to see these two guys play again because revenge will be a big factor, and it'll be a lot closer than it was here today. Hey, somebody make sure we call that game, will you?
Well, that'll wrap up another chapter in NCAA Football 2006. And our final count, Iowa 42, Minnesota 14. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler for Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, signing off.